Paige.
It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige.
Peace, fam. I'm PaigeAndderson. I'm here with a new video. This one's going to be on the Roland VERSELAB MV-1. Now, the last time we left off, your man was working on the song, and I said, I'm going to add some vocals to this. I added the vocals. Now, the first passes I didn't like. I'll just give you a listen to what I had. And that's this. Tonight. It was too bright and snappy. It sounded a little bit like something that I don't want to have. So I went back in. I erased those. Well, I made a copy of this project and I erased all the vocals that were there. It was 12. There would normally be 12. But my daughter is a little under the weather and she provides my high notes because I refuse to sing higher than my register anymore. So I then came back and did this. So let's listen to it. Tonight. Which it travels. Instead of just being one way, it goes tonight. Instead of tonight. Because the way that the music goes, it has more of a casual feel to it. So I didn't want to make it snappy. All right. So now I have to take these vocals and bounce them down to one trackpad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through that procedure. The way you do that is like this. You hit Shift and Section Select. And you set up your recording. So I'm going to take the volume knob and go from 1, 2, 3, and I'm on record source. There's nothing in the manual from what I've seen that tells us what these little abbreviations are, but I know that this is record source because that's what I'm going to be doing and it seems to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and then press my volume knob in, or I can use Control 3. I just like to use the volume knob. So wet, dry, PC, kick, snare, hi-hat, kit, bass, instrument 1, 2, and vocal. I'm going to press the volume knob in because what I want to do is just record the vocal pass. Okay, so this gets into recording and sampling. It's all sampling for what it's worth now. But I want all of this information from 1 to 10 to go to number 14. All right. I'm going to place the VERSELAB right at the point where I need it. So I'm going to put it on step 2 because that's where I start singing that background. And I don't need much of it because it's just a really short phrase. I'm going to hit record and then I'm going to press play. Before I press play, let me also tell you this. I've gone through here. Let's go to edit and hit a pad. I've also gone through here and I have panned all these pads the way that they need to go so that they work for what I'm trying to get done here. I left out a step. So if you have like a big background where you sang 2 parts at a time, tonight, you know, tonight. I've sampled myself singing all the parts 2 times a piece. So for each note, I sang twice. And all I'm doing when I go in here to the pan is pan them the way that they need to go. Okay. And the same thing, you can also do volume. But because I'm not really so much worried on the volume because I pulled myself back from the microphone and forward from the microphone and I sang toward the back of my room, into the microphone so that I could have those distances and record the room to give some atmosphere. We will get into that if we get into truly recording. We'll get into that. So I don't have to do any level, but if you are just singing dead on the mic, then definitely by all means mess with the level. All right. Now that I've said that, we can go back in and I could start the recording procedure. So let me exit out of there. And then once again, I would hit Shift and Section Select to select the source that I want to record on. Then after I do that, I'm going to hit Shift and Record. That gets me to enter. My record is set for when I press the start stop button. All right. I'm going to hit the pad that I want to record to. And my pad has turned red for record. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit the button. Tonight. That's all I need because that's all that's there. Now, when I go to 14, tonight, you see that there's a little space ahead of it. I need to go to Edit and hit the pad, hit the value knob, and then I need to go to Start because now I need to cut everything out of the front of that sample so that when I hit the sample, it immediately gets where I want to go. All right. Now that we're at Sample Edit and Start, you can hold the Shift button down and take the Control knob 3 and just slide your finger down and get larger chunks, or you can go with the value knob and get extremely larger chunks. Okay. So let's just do that. I know it's somewhere around 37,000. Let's try 37. I'm a little further out. And the only reason why is because I performed this task a lot on all the songs that I've worked on. And typically when I'm at 92 beats per minute and I do a background that starts in the beginning of the song, it kind of works out a certain way. So let's see. Let's try somewhere around up in here. Tonight. 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 Tonight, 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 tonight. I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to touch the end because somehow when I try to cut the end, it always starts to work on that loop thing. And I don't want that to happen. And I don't want to sit here for hours trying to figure that out. There needs to be an update. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Now, let's get into it. Tonight. I am happy with that. And I'm happy with my volume. And my output, I'm happy with that also. So now I'm just going to place it throughout the song. I can and I will hit Shift and Load because I'm going to save this. Now we have X, we have Y, and now we're going to have 1. And now that I'm on X tonight 1, now that I'm on Y tonight 1, I'm going to erase all of this because I don't need it. I'm going to erase these also because I don't need them. All right, so let's go with it. Another update that would work out is if we could just hold down clear and hit all the pads that we want to clear and get them out of there. But, I can't do that right now. So I got to go through this task. But the truth of the matter is this. Years ago, it would have been more complicated than this. So I don't complain very much. Tonight. All right, so now that I have it, I just want to copy and put it on. I want to copy this and put it here. Tonight. And then I'm going to erase that one. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go in and start placing them throughout the song so that we can get it all done. All right, so now that I have placed all of the background parts in the song, I'm going to go ahead and let that run so that you can hear that in there. And this is not mixed down yet. I still have to do the lead, and I might just reach out and see if anybody can rap and give me some old school 90s rap verse on here. Or we can update it, and put, I have access to auto-tune on this thing, so I could get your verse and then I can mess with it and make it sound up to date so we can have like a little old and new in here. So I'm going to go ahead and press play and let you hear what I got. Check. All right, so now that we got this, I hear something that could happen in the bridge, like a vocal thing. Nothing that is determined, but more like, inflections or something like that. I hear something happening there because I got an idea of what the lyrics are going to be. So I may work on that before I close up shop tonight. I thank each and every one of you for watching the video and the videos. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'll roll out with this.
Tonight.